Coach, 74-35, you got to be happy with the result. What was that message to your team when you entered the locker room here this evening?
Before the game? Or
Just now.
Just now? We got to, against the zone. We struggle with zones sometimes. We were making our three-pointers tonight. I don't know how many we had. Kayla had quite a few, I think. So
I didn't count all those up, but yeah, you were.
Sometimes we're just a little too weak on the inside. We get it poked away too much. And, so the message is we have to be stronger on the inside, be quicker on the inside. You can't catch and hold it in there and get swallowed up, by people, because we're not a huge team. And, some of our girls don't want to go in there so much. And so, whatever offense we're running, we just need to be a little bit crisper and quicker getting that ball to the weak side and, sneak attack. You can't go, it's cat and mouse, I call it, Tom and Jerry, right? If you're a little bit smaller inside, which we'll face some teams that play zone that are even bigger than Gibraltar inside. So we've got to be able to do the cat and mouse strategy instead of, you don't want to go up against the cat if you're the mouse.
No. Unless hilarity ensues, then it's all right with Tom and Jerry. You mentioned you were able to hit those 3-point shots here tonight. Kayla Ranley, man, she was knocking them all over the place, including a half-court shot. They kind of, Gibraltar maybe feeling a little bit of momentum going to the locker room and then swipe. Kayla Ranley able to take it right away. What can you say about her performance tonight?
Well, she's been on a tear lately. She's got a lot of energy on defense for us, which we haven't talked about enough, but she's really been guarding the other team's leading scorer most of these games too while she's doing this. And I think this is the fourth out of fifth game where she's had 25 or more. So she's really been on a tear, and I think she knows she's a senior and she wants to go out playing her best ball.
And that's kind of a rare thing too, because a lot of teams, you don't necessarily have the duplicity of my top scorer is also maybe my toughest defender as well. I mean, Michael Jordan obviously did. You'd have to go 90s NBA to start rattling off some names like that, but that's got to say a lot about Kayla Ranley and, I mean, Naomi, your daughter at times as well, really tough defender, a top scorer as well. I mean, that's kind of a rare thing to see in high school basketball.
It is. We've got a lot of pride in our defense just in general, and so we've held a lot of teams to some of their lower scores of the season, and that's been our MO anyways. It's always our mission to play defense first, and so those girls have been doing that a long time, and it's just kind of how we do things. But it is nice to have the offensive punch, and obviously a luxury having 2,000-point scorers on the same team.
And, you win by over 30 points here. Sometimes it's people go, well, what did you take away from that win? How did you get better tonight? How did your team get better tonight?
I think just facing that zone all night, right? It requires good passing and seeing people, and Gibraltar really kept us, for a smaller team that we are, we really score a lot of points in the paint usually. And they kind of took that away from us. So I think there's going to be some learning lessons just with that interior passing and being a little stronger. You got to get the chicken wings out there to shield the ball, right? Like her shielding of the ball was not good tonight. And so we'll work on it. I mean, we have to get better. We'll probably face some more zone teams come tournament time. There's quite a few zone teams in our region.
Head coach Ben Rikkola will let you go. I'm just going to point out the fact, Andrew Carnegie, those were the keys to the game right there, to Andrew Carnegie. So I was listening to your Gilded Age there.
There we go.
So we're learning as well. So Ben Rikkola, we thank you so much for joining us on the postgame show, and congrats on the big win.
Yep, thanks a lot.